everyone and welcome back to my Skillshop project series. In this video, I will explain task 20, which is programming the advanced product searching process including pagination. In this feature, users can search for skills or courses, filter results by category, filter by difficulty level, filter by price range, filter by ratings, and navigate through results using pagination. To implement this feature, I created two main files, productsearcher.php file which handles all the database search and logic, and advanced search products which displays the search page and the results. Now first let's open productsearcher.php file. This file contains a class called productsearcher. So this class is responsible for building SQL search conditions, filtering products, sorting results, calculating pagination, and fetching products from the database. The class structure looks like this. So this class allows us to organize all the search related logic in one place. Then inside the class we define a private variable called user ID. So this stores the currently logged in user's ID. Then next we have the constructor. A constructor runs automatically when the class is created. So here we store the logged in user ID so we can use it later if it's needed. Now below that we have the most important function, which is build where clause. So this function dynamically builds the SQL where condition based on user filters. So first we have the where variable. From the database it says where the product status is active. So this means that it ensures that only active products are shown. Next we have the variable having, the params, param types, having params, and having types. Next we will create a search query. So for this we will check if the user entered a search keyword. So if the search query exists, then we will create a like search. So this allows users to search by the product title or the product description. So the percentage symbols are wildcards in SQL. So this means that the database will return any product containing the word inside these percentage symbol. Next we will check the category filter. So here this means that only products belonging to the selected category will be returned. And next we have the level filter. So here we will filter by the difficulty level. So the levels include are beginner, intermediate, and advanced. Now below that we have the next filter by price range. So here we have the minimum price and the maximum price. So this allows users to search within a specific price range. Next we have the rating filter. The ratings require a special condition. Since ratings are calculated using average, we must use having instead of where. So here this means that if the user selects 0 rating, it means the new or not rated products will be shown. So we will use average rating 0. Finally, the function returns the where clause, the having clause, the parameters, and the parameter types, and lastly having types. Now below that we have the function build sort query. So this will be explained in the next video. And below that we have the function for pagination. So this function get count calculates the total number of products that matches the filters. So this is required for the pagination. The SQL query joins the multiple tables, product order, then feedback and user. Then below that we have the left join feedback F on product ID is equal to feedback product ID. So this means it allows us to calculate the total customers, the average rating and the number of reviews. Then we group the results by the product ID. So this ensures the product appears only once. Finally, the function returns result num rows. So this gives the total number of products matching the search filters. Next we have the main search function. So this function retrieves the actual products to display. So first we have the clause from the build where clause, the sort query, the offset, which is the pagination offset. So here we will calculate the offset. So for example, if there is page 2 and for the per page we have 12, we will first subtract by the number of page by 1 and it equals to 1, and then multiply it by the per page, which is 12. So the offset becomes 12. So this means the query will skip the first 12 results. So in the query it retrieves the product ID, the title, the description, the image URL, the price, the level, created at, seller's name, then the customer count, then the average rating and the review count. So for example, in count distinct order ID as customer count means this counts how many customers bought the product. Then we have the pagination, which is applied by limit and offset. So the limit controls how many products appear per page, while offset controls where the results start. Then after that, finally we will return the products from the database. Now let's move to the advanced search products.php file. So in this file, first we will start a session if a session is not already started. Next we will require the database connection, and then below that we will check whether the user is logged in or not. Then we will get the user information. Then we will load the header. Now below that we will load the product searcher class from the product searcher.php file. So here we will create an object called searcher. So the object handles the searching, the filtering, the sorting and the pagination. Now let's move on to the next part. After creating an object, we will build the filters array from the get parameters. So this means the filters come from the URL parameters. So this allows dynamic searching without page reload logic. So for example, if we get Q, so this searches the titles and the description when you search for a keyword. Then for category, if you select a specific category, this filters the specific category with the ID. Then for the level, it means that if you select any level, it will return the possible values as beginner, intermediate or advanced. Then for the price range, it will return the minimum price or the maximum price, and if you pick a range between them, it shows the products within any price range. Then for the rating, this shows the products with 1+ stars, 2+ stars, 3+ stars and so on until 5. Then for the sorting, you can sort it by the newest, the lowest price, the highest price or the rating. So I will explain this in the next video. Now below that we will get the pagination setup. So this reads the page number from the URL. For example, the page number 3. and then here the max 1 int value get page. So this means that it ensures the page cannot be less than 1. Then below that we have the page per items, which is equal to 2. So this means that each page shows 12 products. Next we will get the categories. So this query retrieves all the categories from the category table. So here we will get the categories, for example, such as programming, design, marketing or photography. Then below that we will get from the while, which stores the categories in an array for the filter drop down. Then finally we will get the total and fetch the products from the database. So here this counts how many products match the filters. So for example, if there are 45 products, this will get it from the 45 products. Then below that we have the total pages. So this means that it will calculate the total products, then round up the 45 products divided by the items per page, 12. You will get 3.5 and then round it up to 4 pages by the set. And this variable products will retrieve the actual products for the current page. Now next we will move on to the search header section. So in this section it displays the search bar. So here users can search courses. Now below that we have the search form. So here we will use the method get. So the filters appear in the URL, the action, advanced search products.php file, this file. Then the value, we will get the Q, the keyword that the user entered. Now we will move on to the main content area. So here we have a section, and in this section I have given the class Max with 7XL, MX Auto, PX4, SMPX6 for small devices, LGPX8 for large devices, PY12. And inside the div we have started the sidebar section. So in this we have the filters. The sidebar contains the advanced filters such as the category, the level, the rating and the price range. So here in the sidebar, first we have given a title, refined results, and here beside the refined results we have given a SVG. Then we have given the button on click filters. So if you open it in a small device, you can see how the SVG works with this toggle filters function. Now below that we have inside a form using the method get the first category filter. So this is a drop down of categories. The selected category is preserved using echo filters category, which is assigned to cat ID selected. So this is a ternary operator. Then below that we have the difficulty level filter. So this uses radio button. So here we have beginner, intermediate and advanced. So only one level can be selected in here. Next we have the rating filter. So here users can choose the minimum rating, plus 4 stars, 3 plus stars, 2 plus stars, 1 plus stars, and if there is no ratings it will be selected as new or not rated option. Then below that we have the price rating. So here we have the minimum price and the maximum price. So for example, we will get from the range 1000 to 5000. So the results appear within that range. Also here we have used on input. So we have a function called update price from range. Then below that we have in the side filter the apply filters button and an anchor tag for reset. Then in the product display area, we have given a main class flex1. Then inside that, the result bar. So in this result bar, it shows the number of results. So for example, it will showing 18 skills for PHP. And if there is no results, then it will send no results found for your search. Now below that we have the sorting part. So this part will be explained in the next video. Now below that we have the products grid. So first, in a PHP scriptlet we have said that if the count of the products is greater than 0, only this products grid will be shown. So the products are displayed in a responsive grid. Each product card shows the image URL. Inside this image we have the level. Then below that we have the seller's name, the product's ID, then here the product title, then the rating, then the customer count and the number of reviews and the price. Now below that you have the pagination. So the pagination appears if the total number of pages is greater than 1. And then here we have a filter query builder. So this preserves filters when navigating pages, so the filters stay active. Then here we will get the previous page, and then here the page numbers, which only appears near the current page and are shown to keep the pagination compact. And then below that I have the next page. So this means that if the current page is less than the total pages, it shows the last page. And then below that, if no products match the filters, we have the empty state. So a message appears, we couldn't find anything matching your filters. Try cleaning some options or searching for a different keyword with a button clear all filters. And above that I have a SVG with the emoji, a telescope. And lastly, at the bottom of the page I have the features section. Here this shows the platform benefits, learn at your pace, expert instructors and affordable pricing. Then below that I have added a style, media query, a media query, max with 1024 pixel, mobile filter model dot active. So this makes the sidebar become a full screen model on mobile devices. And then below that I have the script. Then below that I have added a script, the JavaScript functions. So here first I have the function toggle filters. So this shows and hides the filters on mobile. Then below that I have the update price from range function. So here this means that it syncs the range sliders with the number inputs, and the update price from input means that it syncs the number inputs to the sliders. And finally you have the DOM content loaded advent listener. So this means it runs when the page loads to initialize the price value. Then finally I have required the footer.php file. Now as you can see in the header, I have changed the search button to an advanced search button. So here if I search for anything like PHP and click on the advanced search, it takes me to the advanced search products.page. So in here you can see at the left side of the page I have the defined results, where you can filter by the category, the difficulty level, the minimum rating, the price range, and here you can apply the filters, a button, and then reset it. Then here I have the product area, and above that you can see it shows me how much skills are there totally over here. And below the products you can see I have the pagination. Now if I search by business and entrepreneurship and the difficulty any level, and just apply filters by the category, you can see it shows me 3 skills according to the category. And if I reset this, you can see it takes me to this file and resetting the category. Now if I only search by the difficulty level, I will search by beginner and then apply the filter. You can see 14 skills from the difficulty level beginner. And if I click on the intermediate, you can see products that are only in this level. There are 5. And for advanced, I have only 1 skill. Now if I filter this by 4 stars, it shows me 3 skills, and for 3 it shows me again 3 skills because there are only 5 stars for this. And for 2 you will get 4 skills, and for 1+ stars you would still get 5 skills for that. And for new and not rated, you will get 15 skills. And now if I filter this by the price range from 0 to 25,000, it shows me 14 skills from that range. Now if I pick the range to 0 to 67,000 and apply the filters, it shows me 18 skills within that range. And here if I change this range from 21,000 to 46,000, it shows me 4 skills according to that price range. Here I have 27 and 500,000 product and a 35,000 and 999 product. Now if I search this by something that's unavailable, you can see it shows no results found for your search, and here it shows no matching skill found. We couldn't find anything matching your filters. Try cleaning some options. or searching for a different keyword, and here a button, clear all filters. Now if I click on this, it resets the page and shows all the products that were available. And here if I choose by post and development and the difficulty level intermediate and the minimum rating 1+ stars and the price range from 0 to 50,500, and then apply the filters. You can see it shows that there are no results found for my search because there are no products within this range. So if I give 2+ stars and the price range from 0 to 80,000 and apply the filters, it shows me one product. So that is how the advanced product search with the pagination works in the Skillshop project. As a summary, we created a product searcher class to manage the search queries. We implemented dynamic filters including search keyword, category, difficulty level, the price range, the ratings. We also added pagination to improve the performance and the user experience. The pagination ensures that large data sets are split into smaller pages, making the system faster and easier to navigate. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.